Hey guys, so I'm back out on another lake. Last lake I went to, I didn't actually end up filming a video. So I'm gonna be trying this lake now. I'm gonna be using nymph under an indicator just because that seems to be what's working. And then we'll probably do some trolling too with willow leaf and wedding band. But without further ado, let's get on the water. It is a little bit wet, but other than that, it's a pretty nice day. It's not super windy, so it's nice. So let's get up there. Okay, and we're off. First things first, this fish finder down. When I got to the spot where everyone was fishing, I immediately started using a little nymph under an indicator. It was a little black and white nymph that everyone else was using. This is supposed to imitate a chromatid. But no one was actually catching any fish, so I decided to give trolling a shot. After I trolled for a bit, I wasn't really having any luck. So then I went back to fly fishing. This time I wasn't using a nymph under an indicator. I was using a wet fly. The wet fly was supposed to look like a leech. There are a lot of leeches in this lake, so I thought that a leech pattern would work the best. I didn't have any luck, and then it started to pour. So I decided to go find some shelter and eat my lunch, and then I'd head back on the lake. When I got back out on the lake, that's when I started having all the luck. that, guys. Fish on. Finally. Finally got a fish on. I was like, oh, what's wrong with my rod holder? And then finally hooked a fish. Don't want to get it hooked on that log there. Just get it up here. Looks like a small guy. Oh no, that's decent. That's decent. Oh yeah, that's decent right there. Alright guys, just gonna get this fish out. But if you're gonna release this fish, it's important that you keep this fish in the water so that it doesn't hurt itself. Okay, I'm gonna need some pliers for that. That guy's hooked good. Hooks out. Let's have a look at that fish. There she is. Just a beautiful rainbow. It's a nice rainbow. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna bonk this fish and then I'm gonna put it on a stringer. Oh. There was another hit right there. That one spot. Every single time. Alright guys, I'm gonna change up here, try something different. Probably another willow leaf, just different, or a wedding band, just not the same color. I'm thinking maybe a green one, or maybe we should try an apex. I'm not sure, or we could try our kokanee cup plug again. Because that fish we caught could have definitely eaten that. Or we could try a spoon. I'm gonna go through some of my tackle boxes and see what I want to try. Yep, there's one. Got one. Got another one. Fish on. That's number 2, it looks like. This one feels decent. Or maybe it's just a scrappy little one. Not sure. Is he still on there? Feels like it. Just a little guy. Alright guys, this is our releaser. We're not gonna keep this one just because it's too small. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna keep it in the net. I'm just gonna take my scissor or my pliers. There we go. Just pop the hook out. And we're just going to turn the net out, and there he goes. And I barely had to touch him. And that fish is gonna be just fine. Not a single hit on the fly rod. And I've been trolling that more than that rod. I haven't even pulled this rod up. So I guess that just goes to show you that, you know, either the fly I'm not using is not what they're eating, or they're just not really eating that surface stuff yet. Because normally you'll be trolling a lake and you'll be catching, you know, more on the fly rod than on a spinning rod, especially this small of lake. But guess not, so we're just gonna stick with this, probably pull this rod up in a sec. It's almost time for me to head back. But yeah, it was a pretty slow day. You know, we got one nice fish that I kept and, you know, one smaller fish that I just let go. But I'd like to, you know, thank the sponsor of this video, Oscar's Fly and Tackle. So they're my local tackle shop and I'm partnering with them now. So if you guys are, you know, in Smithers and you're, you know, looking for local advice, or you're looking for some lures or something, just stop by. You know, it's always good to support local local fishing stores. And yeah, we'll give this another about probably 5 more minutes. You know, let's troll to the end here, maybe get a little bit of troll back, and then header. All right, guys, that's it. We're heading in. It was a okay day on the water. You know, we had a little bit of rain there at the kind of beginning there, but then it kind of turned sunny, so that's pretty nice.